Hi there, this is Jen Audette, your Scentsy Superstar Director, and today I want to talk to you about home parties. So I built my business, the foundation of my business, on doing home parties. I've been a Scentsy consultant for about 11 years, and I've been a Superstar Director for 10 of those years. So I want to talk to you a little bit about how I do a home party. First of all, I want you to understand that you need to keep it simple. Keep your display simple. When you do a home party, my number one goal when I do a home party is to show how simple this business is, because I'm there because I want to grow my business, because I want people to want to join my team. So if my display is too much or is full of hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of items, or is difficult and I'm sweating and I've taken 5 trips out to my car, nobody's going to want to do what I do. I want to make it simple because this business is fun. This is the most amazing business in the industry. So what do? I take one trip into the house. And if you're a brand new consultant, your starter kit has been strategically chosen by people who know what they're doing. That's all you need. I carry that in, I set it up. I keep my testers hidden until I'm ready to pull them out. If you are a seasoned consultant and have been around for a while, I might bring the warmer of the month, the scent of the month, maybe a cleaning product, maybe a laundry product, a body product, something new, and maybe a buddy. Just keep it real simple. Whatever you can carry in one bag, bring that in. And then, so once I've arrived, I've set up my items, I'm having a conversation with my hostess. And one of the first things I do is offer her this cute little necklace. So I have 3 either scent circles or car bars or whatever you happen to have on hand that she's going to wear around her neck. I give her a goal to get rid of all 3 of them by the end of the party. How does she get rid of them? By booking a party. So if all goes well, she's booked 3 parties for you by the end of the party. And I give her an incentive that if she can get rid of all 3 by the end of the party, then she will get a special gift from me. And I try to make it something really fun that she might like. Now, if you don't have a lot of Scentsy products and you don't have a lot of things to give away as prizes, make a plate of cookies. I'll tell you, I would do just about anything for a freshly baked platter of pumpkin chocolate chip cookies. I don't know about you, but that would get me really, really excited. So that's what I do to start. As the guests are arriving, I'm there to welcome them. Maybe I have some fragrance spray and I can ask them if they'd like to try some of our fragrance spray, or maybe some hand cream, give them a little squirt of hand cream, whatever, as they're entering. They'll sit down. At that point, I'm going to hand out the lap boards. So I personally purchased some lap boards. Honestly, I can't remember where I got them, but they're cute little lap boards. But you can make lap boards yourself by buying an inexpensive 3-ring binder, cut the binding off, and most of these have the plastic in the front, and then they have the plastic on the inside, and you can use one of these little clips to clip everything on. So you can get 2 out of these that probably cost a lot less than what I paid for those. So with the binder, what I usually put in it, I try to keep it simple. Of course, I add a catalog, and of course I add an order form, and of course I add a door prize slip. And it's very important that your door prize slip asks them if they would be interested in hosting a party, having a basket party, joining your team, joining your newsletter, or any fundraiser opportunities. Very, very important that everyone fills that out. And you always want to get the email address, because that way you add them to your newsletter and they will get that on the first Wednesday of every month. Another thing that I always like to have front and center is a thank you for supporting our family business. It's very important that people understand that when they buy from you, they are supporting a local family business. They're not supporting some big, huge company. So they're supporting me, and I've got my story on the back of that card. I also have a business card magnet. $1 million tip, use magnets, not business cards. Nobody keeps business cards anymore, but they'll take that magnet and they will hang it on their fridge. So I also put either, just depending on what I have, I've done it both ways, an envelope that says no peeking, or an envelope that says deal or no deal. So both of them are basically the same thing. You know, if you know people that are really into the game, deal or no deal, or if it's probably easier just to write no peeking, that's all you have to do. Put that inside. And so all of that is in their lap board. They have their lap boards. Before I hand out the testers, I say no more than 5 minutes talking about the product. So I have a Scentsy warmer right here behind me. I always want everybody to start, if they are a Scentsy virgin, the first thing I want them to have is a full-size warmer and wax. Why? Because I feel like that's kind of our signature product. That's the product that people are most going to fall in love with. It is a safe alternative to candles. It lasts longer. It smells better. Everything about it is wonderful. So after they have a full-size warmer, then we have lots and lots and lots of other products that we can introduce them to. So I've told them a little bit about what I have, a very, very quick example of a little blurb about what I have on my table, and I'm going to show you. A superstar director friend of mine just shared with me her setup, and I want you to see how simple this is. Simple, simple, simple. And that was over a $500 PRV party just from that display. So keep it simple. As soon as I've finished my no more than 5 minutes, I pull out my deck of cards. So one thing that I do, I've been so blessed with Scentsy, I've literally traveled the world from Hawaii to Australia, to Africa, to Alaska, to Costa Rica, Mexico, you name it. I've been on almost every continent except Asia, which is my goal. My next goal is to go to Asia. So what I do is I pick up a deck of cards from every country that I visit. I used to do it from every Scentsy trip that I visited, but that would be too many cards. So now I just stick to countries. When I first started, a couple of suggestions that I would make. When I first started, I had a deck of breast cancer cards. So that's what I was using for my cards. If you have a dream of taking your children to Disney World, buy yourself a deck of Disney World cards. So as you're playing the card game, you can talk about what's on the back of the cards. So as I'm sharing the places that I've been with Scentsy, so as we're playing the game, this person will get an African Bushman card, and I can say, by the way, I got to go stay with a tribe in Africa, and since it was a trip that I earned with Scentsy. Or, oh my gosh, you guys, I went to New Zealand and did a team meeting with these amazing people. I earned an all-expense trip to Tenerife, Spain. I earned another all-expense paid trip to Costa Rica. I was in the top 100 or top 50, and I got to go to Greece, and Scentsy spoiled me like crazy. I went to our Scentsy family reunion, aka convention, in Sydney, Australia. So anyway, I could go on and on and on with all the amazing places that I've gone. But how we play the card game is after I've said my little 5 minutes, I have them ask me questions. Ask me anything that you want to ask me. Ask me about the product. Ask me about the business opportunity. Ask me about where I've gotten to go. Ask me if I was able to retire from my full-time job thanks to Scentsy. So as we play the game, the first person who asks a question gets 2 cards, and then from there on out, they get 1. And what the winner is the person who has the most points poker style. So they add up their points. The rules are up to you. You can change and do anything you want. But as they're adding, and as somebody thinks they're the winner, I'm going to say, wait a minute, stop everyone. If you book a party with me right now, you're going to get 4 bonus cards. So the people who book parties get 4 bonus cards. So at the end, they add them up. I give them a prize. What do I give for prizes? Well, again, I'm going to keep things real simple because I want everybody in the room to be thinking, oh my gosh, I could do this. This is so easy. So typically I'll do maybe a room spray and a car freshener, or maybe a bar of wax and a car freshener, whatever you have. It can be discontinued product. It can be current product. It can be anything you want. Again, you want to keep it real simple. So they get their prize. Then I hand out the testers. We talk about, they smell, they share, they really enjoy the party. They love smelling all the amazing scents. So when we're done, as people, of course, somebody at some point is going to say, what is this no peeking? Or what is this deal or no deal? Whichever one I have. Honestly, I tend to use these. I tried to get fancy and play a game with the deal or no deal cards, but I ended up just keeping it with the no peeking game. So inside of the envelope, I'll say, okay, they'll say, well, so what is this no peeking? And I'll say, okay, anybody who's willing to book a party, there is a prize inside of your envelope, and you will get that prize at your party. So this one, for example, when she opens it up, looks like this. And that person is going to get a free bar of wax. $30 is about the maximum that I will give away, remembering that I will get it for half price when I'm entering a party. I can do maybe a nightlight. You can do a cleaning product. You can do a bath product. You can do anything you want, a bag of soap, anything that you like. And then at the top, I have the host's name, the host name, your name, address, phone number, email, and your party date. So I have her fill that all out at the party. I take it, I put it in my calendar when her party comes. I know exactly what she's getting for half price. I know who the hostess was that she booked from, so I make sure they get their perpetual party or reward. Super easy. So now I've already done 3 things to try to book parties. Remember, my hostess has 3 necklaces. I have my no peeking game, and we've played the card game. So if you haven't gotten a booking at this point, you're probably not going to get one. Although, when they check out, you're going to bring up their envelope again. You're going to say, I see you haven't booked a party, and I see that you still have your envelope here. There's a really cool prize inside of there. Did you know that you don't have to do a home party? We could do an on-the-go party or basket party, or you could even book a fundraiser with me if you have an organization that you think needs to make some money. So as they check out with me, I always like for them to leave with something from me and a business card magnet. So if my budget were really tight, I might just give them something as simple as this: 2 little cotton balls and a little sign that shows them that they can change their wax with a cotton ball. These are old. I had saved these for training purposes. But this is old from last Christmas. Gave them a little packet here. And inside of this packet is a business card magnet. I put one of those things again. I gave them a candy cane, or a couple I probably had in there, a sample of wax that I made into little gingerbread men, and a sample of odor out, which I hear, honestly, I don't have pets, but I hear with people who have pets absolutely love this odor out. So they're gonna leave with that. Let's see, what did I forget? Another thing that I try to do is I encourage every hostess to have at least 200 PRV before the start of her party. That way it's really easy for us to get to 500, because my home parties hit 500. We don't stop until we hit 500. I will often give them a little kit with some testers. Some of these are homemade. I made these testers. These are old testers that I have. I give them some order forms. I give them a couple of catalogs and a host join brochure. That's it. If you don't have a fancy, cute little bag, put them in a Ziploc. You don't need to be fancy. You don't need to spend a lot of money. So it's that simple. I hope that helped you out. I hope that you get out there and book parties. I will tell you that home parties are not the only way that you can build a Scentsy business. I'm sure that you know that. But I have 6 superstar directors under me in my group, and I will tell you that every single one of them stemmed from a home party that I did in the beginning. And those are my strong, strong leaders. Yes, again, you can do this online. You can do this through bag parties or basket parties or on-the-go parties or whatever kind of parties you want to call them. You can do this through just fundraisers. You can build a successful business any way you choose. I just personally have found the most success through home parties. Plus, it's super fun. I get to get out and have fun with people who are at a party who want to be at the party. Keep your snacks really simple, by the way. Something salty, something sweet. Your hostess does not need to spend a ton of money. Something salty, something sweet, and a drink or two. So, again, I hope this helps you. Good luck. Get out there and at least try one home party. I challenge you to try at least one home party. Have a great day.